Have you ever wondered what keeps us tethered to Earth? What is it that ensures we don't just drift off into the vast expanse of space? It's an invisible force called gravity. This force, though unseen, is incredibly powerful and fundamental to our existence. We don't see it, but we feel its effects every single day. From the moment we wake up to the moment we go to sleep, gravity is at work. It's why apples fall from trees and why we don't float away into space. It's the reason why we can play sports, walk our dogs, and enjoy a day at the park. Gravity is like an invisible glue that holds everything together. It keeps our feet firmly planted on the ground and ensures that objects don't just float away. It's what gives objects weight and keeps our planet orbiting the sun. Without gravity, the Earth would not stay in its orbit, and life as we know it would not exist. Without gravity, our world would be a very different place. Imagine a world where nothing stays in place, where chaos reigns. Imagine a basketball game without gravity. The dynamics of the game would change entirely. Players wouldn't need to dribble, the ball would just float away. The very essence of the game would be lost. Even simple tasks like walking or eating would be impossible. Everyday activities that we take for granted would become monumental challenges. Gravity is essential for almost everything we do. It is the silent force that makes life on Earth possible, allowing us to live, work, and play in a stable environment. Now, let's imagine the unimaginable. What if gravity suddenly disappeared? The moment gravity vanishes, everything and everyone on Earth would start to float. It would be like that feeling of weightlessness astronauts experience in space. We wouldn't be firmly planted on the ground anymore. The slightest push would send us drifting into the air. Cars would hover above the roads, and buildings wouldn't be able to stand up straight. Remember that basketball game? Now imagine every object behaving like the basketball. Our everyday lives would become a chaotic dance of floating objects and weightless people. The consequences of a gravityless Earth extend far beyond our initial floating experience. Our planet itself would undergo dramatic changes. Earth's atmosphere, the protective layer of gases surrounding us, is held in place by gravity. Without gravity, the atmosphere would dissipate into space, leaving us exposed to the harsh radiation of the sun. Oceans, lakes, and rivers would also be affected. Without gravity's pull, water would drift away, leaving Earth a dry and barren wasteland. The delicate balance that sustains life on Earth depends on gravity. Without it, our planet would transform into a hostile and unrecognizable place. Section 4. Life Unbound, a Recipe for Disaster. The disappearance of gravity wouldn't be just a spectacle, it would be catastrophic for all life forms. Imagine buildings crumbling, infrastructure failing, and cities descending into chaos. The very foundation of our world would be shaken to its core. Humans, animals, and plants have all evolved to thrive under Earth's gravitational pull. This force is essential for the growth and stability of all living organisms. Without it, the natural order would be thrown into disarray. Our bodies are designed to function within a specific gravitational field. Every aspect of our physiology, from our skeletal structure to our circulatory system, relies on gravity to operate efficiently. Without it, our muscles would weaken, our bones would become brittle, and our organs wouldn't function properly. Astronauts in space experience these effects even with short-term exposure to zero gravity, requiring rigorous exercise to mitigate the damage. Animals that rely on gravity for movement, like birds and insects, would be unable to fly or crawl. Their entire way of life would be upended, leading to confusion and struggle for survival. The intricate web of life on Earth is delicately balanced and interconnected. Each species plays a crucial role in maintaining the ecosystem, and gravity is a key component of this balance. The sudden removal of gravity would disrupt this balance, leading to widespread chaos and ultimately, the extinction of countless species, including our own. The ripple effects would be felt across the globe, altering the course of life as we know it. Section 5. A Gravityless Universe, a Thought Experiment. While the idea of gravity disappearing might seem like something out of science fiction, it's a fascinating thought experiment that reveals just how fundamental this invisible force is to our existence. Imagine a world where gravity no longer exists. Objects would float away and the very fabric of our daily lives would be altered in unimaginable ways. It highlights the delicate balance of forces that shape our planet and sustain life as we know it. Without gravity, the oceans would drift into space, the atmosphere would dissipate, and the Earth itself would break apart. This invisible force is what keeps everything in place, from the smallest pebble to the tallest mountain. The next time you feel the pull of gravity as you take a step or jump, remember its significance. Each step you take is a testament to the force that binds us to our planet, allowing us to move, build, and explore. It's not just a force, it's the silent guardian that keeps our world together. Gravity is the reason we have a stable environment, the reason we can grow food, and the reason we can live and thrive on this planet. In the grand tapestry of the cosmos, gravity plays a starring role, shaping galaxies, igniting stars, and holding planets in their celestial dance. It is the cosmic glue that binds the universe, orchestrating the movements of celestial bodies and ensuring the harmony of the cosmos.